somehow, the most fiercely debated topic during the presidential debate last week between Trump and Biden was who's a better golfer. They seem more passionate about this than any other issue. They literally trashed each other's presidencies for over an hour, but it wasn't until golf was brought up where the tempers really flared and they went back and forth.
I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way, and I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. The reason I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie, that he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
Never.
But I had, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Okay, let's
not act like children.
President Trump, we're going to turn.
Let's not act like children.
But it did leave us wondering, all right, which president truly has the better golf swing? Did Biden really, quote, get his handicap down to a 6? Is Trump the legitimate club champion, which would suggest his handicap is closer to being a scratch player? Who better to ask than PGA Tour play-by-play announcer Doug Bell? Doug, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Hey, Dan, thanks for having me. My ears perked up the other night when they started talking golf. I loved it.
Right? So
Yeah.
You're like, all right, here's something I'm actually super interested in that they're saying. All right, so what I want to do is I want to play a clip of Biden and Trump just to show their swings, all right? This is a clip of Biden in 2022. Can we pull that one up, please? All right. That's 2022. All right. I don't know where that music is coming from, but and then I want to do the same thing with Trump. This clip is of Trump from 2023. And all right, so now you've seen both their swings. Is Trump a scratch golfer?
Well, Dan, listen, if you're a scratch golfer, you're among the elite in the world. And I'm not sure President Trump is quite a scratch. He says he's a 2.5. And that basically means he goes out and shoots mid-70s every time he tees it up. Maybe that was a few years ago. I don't think he's a 2.5 right now. He does own a lot of fabulous golf courses all over the world, and they're ranked very high on the difficulty scale. So he gets to play a lot of great courses. But let's just say that might have been an exaggeration a wee bit. As for President Biden, again, you go back, the USGA had his handicap in 2018 at 6.7. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure he's played a lot of golf since then. And John Boehner, the former Speaker of the House, famously played, and he loved golf, played with President Obama and Vice President Biden in a match. This was many, many years ago. And after the match, Mr. Boehner said, I think it's a bit exaggerated how good of a golfer Mr. Biden is. And he said it obviously tongue-in-cheek and laughing. So, again, I think both gentlemen have exaggerated things. But looking at those swings, Dan, President Trump does have a good golf swing for a man 78 years old. And PGA professionals who play with him in pro-ams, they compliment him at the distance that he hits off the tee. So I think that was evident. President Biden, obviously 81 years old, doesn't hit it very far, doesn't generate a lot of club head speed. So we can clearly say he's no longer a 6.7 President Biden.
All right, so now does it tell us more to watch them shanking than it does to actually, because I want to show a video now, first of Biden and then of Trump shanking. I don't know how much it tells us. Oh, that's pretty much in the distance there. That was a hard one to see. That's President.
That was bad, Dan. That was really bad.
Okay. All right. Now, what about the one? Do we have one of Trump? All right.
And this looks like he's just a little wedge play right in front of the green, and doink.
Oh my God.
That was, if you look up shank in the dictionary, in the golf dictionary, that was the epitome of a shank right there. So again, both men are spending a lot of time on the campaign trail, et cetera. They're not playing a lot of golf. That's evident. But I will say, Bryson DeChambeau, the reigning U.S. Open champion who's blown up on YouTube, He wants to host a match, a 3-hole match between the two presidents, and I think that would be fantastic. I hope they agree to that.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.